Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something you probably do every single day without even thinking about it, choosing what color to wear. But what if I told you that choice could be one of the most important decisions you make for your health and even your safety?
I mean, think about it. You're packing for a day out in the sun. You remember the sunscreen, right? The snacks, of course. But there's another choice, a really simple one, that could be just as critical.
That's right. The color of your swimsuit or your t-shirt, it's not just about fashion, you know? It's about function. And sometimes that function can be the difference between being safe and being in serious trouble.
Okay, so let's just dive right into the deep end here with the most critical scenario you can imagine: safety in the water. This story is, well, it's absolutely chilling. It highlights a terrifying reality. Drowning is the #1 cause of death for children between 1 and 4 years old. And the scariest part? It's often completely silent, and it happens incredibly fast. So let's look at the data, because this is where it gets really interesting. Aquatic safety specialists tested this, and the results are stark. Whether you're in a swimming pool or a murky lake, colors like white and light blue are the absolute worst. They become nearly invisible, just blending in with the water and the reflections of the sky.
So why are neons the hero here? It's pure science. These bright neon colors actually fluoresce. That means they suck in invisible UV light from the sun and then blast it back out as a visible glow. They are literally lighting themselves up underwater, while every other color just gets darker and fades away. It's a huge deal.
All right, so we've seen how crucial color is for visibility in the water. Now let's talk about another massive concern when you're outdoors: sun protection.
We all know about SPF, right? It's on every bottle of sunscreen. But for clothing, the gold standard is something called UPF, or Ultraviolet Protection Factor. It's a rating for how good a fabric is at being your own personal sun shield.
And here's the key difference. UPF gives you way broader and more reliable protection. See, sunscreen mostly deals with UVB rays, the kind that cause sunburn. But clothing with a good UPF rating blocks both UVA and UVB rays. Plus, you don't have to reapply it every 2 hours. It's your first, best line of defense.
Now, a lot of us just grab a plain white cotton t-shirt to cover up, thinking, hey, this is better than nothing. But in reality, a dry white tee only has a UPF of about 7. That's, well, it's pretty low.
And this is where that false sense of security really just completely disappears. Because the second that shirt gets wet from the pool or from sweat,
the UPF plummets to just 3. A 3. That is offering you almost no protection at all, right at the moment you need it the most.
So, making a truly sun-safe choice is about more than just one thing. It's a whole system. Darker and brighter colors are actually your friend here. They absorb the UV rays before they hit your skin. The fabric matters too. A dense polyester blocks more than a thin cotton. And the fit? Loose is way better, because when fabric stretches, it lets more sun through.
Okay, I can already hear you asking, wait a second, if dark colors are better for blocking UV, won't they make me super hot? And that is a fantastic question. The answer is actually really surprising.
For decades, scientists have been fascinated by people like the Bedouins, who live in some of the hottest places on Earth. And what do they wear? Black robes. It seems to go against everything we've ever been told about staying cool.
And look, experiments prove what we all feel. You put a piece of black fabric in the sun, and yes, its surface gets significantly hotter than a white piece of fabric. So, case closed, right? White keeps you cooler? Well, not exactly.
Here is the incredible twist. While the outside of that black robe gets hotter, the fit is what matters. Because it's loose, it creates a kind of chimney effect. Air flows between the fabric and the skin, creating a convection current that carries that extra heat away before it ever reaches you. So the big takeaway is that airflow is actually way more important for keeping you cool than color is.
Okay, we've thrown a lot of information at you. So how do you put this all together and pick the right color for the right job? Let's make it simple.
This is your cheat sheet. If your #1 priority is being seen in the water, you've got to go with neon. No debate. If you need to block the maximum amount of UV rays, choose dark or really bright colors. And if your main goal is just to stay cool, honestly, the color doesn't matter nearly as much as making sure you have a loose fit and a breathable fabric.
So really, it all comes down to dressing with purpose. Think about your day. What's the main goal? Taking the kids to the lake? Visibility is king, so it's neon all the way. Going for a long hike in the sun? A dark-colored but loose-fitting shirt gives you the best of both worlds, maximum UV protection and the airflow you need to stay cool.
So, next time you're getting ready to go outside, it's not just about style anymore, is it? It's about making a smart, informed choice for your own well-being. It's about knowing that the right color is a seriously powerful tool.